And good evening. Welcome back to the dorm room. This week we'll be talking about
NFL Week 3.
ESPN's top 100 NBA players.
And the MLB playoff race. That and more! Coming up on the dorm room.
Let's go. And welcome to episode 4 of the dorm room. I am Josh, joined by Colin, Anthony, Nato, Dylan, and Jarrett. Tonight we have the original 6 without Ben from week 1. I know you guys haven't seen Ben. Ben's supposed to be a normal person in this group, but he seems like a guest of week 1. So forget about him until he gets over whatever he's
drowning
doing.
in the
He's got the flu. He's not Michael Jordan.
Ben has the common cold tonight, and it's really putting him in the sheets. He's done for the night.
He's got the Zika virus.
It's
coming for him.
We're filming late tonight. It's 11 o'clock. We usually film at like 7. But somebody had football practice for 8 hours tonight.
not even. It was just film.
They got beat 41-6 on Saturday, mind you.
For a D3 club football team.
Well, that was not correct. How are you a D3 club football?
Club football team at a D3 school.
There we go. Now we're filling this gas.
We're going to figure it out this week. I'm going to come back to you when we get a score update.
We'll give you a weekly update of their beatdowns.
Oh, our game got canceled this week, so you guys don't have to worry about it. Yeah, because of the ZZZ or the
Triple E
virus. Yeah.
It's coming far next.
We're looking at nice. All right.
Yeah, because we can't play with that. The mosquitoes out there trying to bite us. That's a real thing, dude. People are dying.
Two people are trying to get died.
Yeah, it is actually a serious thing.
It's a real thing.
But you know where that's not a thing?
What?
Down in Florida, because this week Gardner Minshew threw for 204 yards with 2 touchdowns and no interception. Guys, what do you think about Mr. Minshew this week?
I do like his pregame routine with jock straps. I think
That's still a thing.
Yeah, I already did it last week.
Really?
Yeah. That's rather dangerous for the opposing team. I don't know, that's just me though.
Yeah, I think you should come out in warm-ups and do that.
When you think of the all-time athletes,
you don't like that one?
no, Colin, let me propose this idea to you. Let me propose this idea to you. You think like flu game Jordan, right? You know, untucked Kyrie has been popular in the past. Jockstrap Gardner, forget about it. The other team's done.
That just won't be fair.
The other team's done.
Yeah, no.
Who are they playing this week? Who are the Jacks playing this
I
week?
wish I could tell you.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
This week? Well, they're going to be intimidated if Gardner Minshew walks out there.
No, but he really did have a good mustache show.
Not flowing in the wind, mustache all perked and ready.
In all honesty, though, you guys think he's a good backup for, now starter for the Jags?
I mean, Nick
Foles
last week.
Nick Foles won't be on the team next year. And if he is, he's a backup again.
You don't think so?
I kind of like, I like.
sorry.
I mean, is this No.
I'm sorry.
Gardner is taking the spot. And Nick Foles will reassume his position as a backup quarterback.
Well, I think it's too
That's going to happen.
I think it's too early to say that.
Yeah.
It might be too early, but I'm all on the Gardner Minshew train. Going forward.
He
might be good for your club football team.
Dude, if we had him,
He would win you guys some games.
A lot of them.
He would win you guys some games.
All of them.
But not against the National Football League. I'm sorry.
We're going to play the whole national.
Jags have the Broncos defense coming up this week, so.
Chris Harris Jr.'s not going to want the jockstrap this week.
We'll have to see.
And did you see that stat that they're the only team, and I can't remember how long it was, to have 0 takeaways and 0 sacks, the Broncos? So Gardner Minshew might have a field day.
He might. That's a good fantasy pick.
We'll be watching that one.
He might have a field day.
Another big day, another big stat. Tom Brady just passed Drew Brees for second all-time in passing touchdowns.
Well, that's not going to last very long.
He's out for 6 weeks.
Yeah, I got that. But then
Drew's still got some steam left on him.
yeah, and Brady's got 2 years left.
Brady's
to
coming down.
Maybe like I don't know, 100 more touchdowns.
He's taking the white flag in his career.
I would agree. Drew Brees. This isn't going to last long, but it's still exciting to know Tom Brady.
it is.
Very exciting.
I don't think-
He's gonna pass Peyton Manning eventually.
I don't think Manning will hold it.
No, it's
No.
gonna be either Breeze or Brady, unless Breeze some miraculously gets the EEE virus and just dies.
We hope that doesn't happen, Drew.
No, Drew, we're rooting for you,
We're
big guy.
pulling for you, buddy. I don't know why you brought that up. That was just so aggressive.
Yeah, that was pretty.
That's what I'm saying. Unless he gets the EEE virus. And
The EEE.
Is that what it is? The EEE virus.
The dolphin
Yeah,
virus.
it's like the encephalopathy,
Triple A.
centrism.
Just call it Triple A.
But hey,
Mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, it was. But that's not what it's called.
no Drew Brees this week. Teddy Bridgewater, boys.
Dude,
Held his own,
He did
beating the
pretty good.
Seahawks 33-27.
he got the opportunity he
You
needed.
see, he had an inspirational speech in the
I
locker
saw
room
that,
too
yeah.
after.
I like
That
that
speech,
speech. Yeah.
Pretty sad story he had before that game. He was kind of just after that injury he had 2-3 years ago.
19 like ligaments.
Yeah, he was in trouble for a while.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think he was gonna
Good
make
story.
it back
That's
on
a
the
good story.
Everybody loves a good story.
field. I didn't think he was making it back on the field after that.
I know, but
I think it's hard not to like Teddy Bridgewater. I like that guy.
Definitely.
Except in Madden. he's
wish the
butt.
best for him.
Yeah, he's not getting mad at him. We had him on our team in Madden. He didn't do too hot. You know who I haven't tested out in Madden yet? Mr. Daniel Jones, Dylan. This man, Daniel Jones, wins his first career start, 32-31 against the Bucks with a game-winning drive and a game-winning rushing touchdown. Dylan.
Ice in his veins.
This is D. Jones, baby.
Danny Dimes.
That's the name for
Yeah, no, he's throwing great. He's got good receivers, yo. Sterling Shepard's back from the concussion, but
Now he's gonna take the reins. Saquon's done.
Saquon's
Saquon.
been.
Hey Dylan, though,
Yeah.
I do have to say,
So,
what team is he facing on Sunday afternoon?
Oh, he's facing the Redskins. Yeah.
Nicely looking Washington.
Good thing the Redskins
I
suck.
don't know if you guys caught the game Monday night, but my team showed up. They showed up to play ball. Jake Gruden had that squad tuned up to go against the Bears. Only started 28-0. It was definitely a hole they could climb out of. I think Gruden did a good job of making that not as embarrassing for the state of Maryland. But
Ready for my take? My club team beats the Redskins.
that'd be easy on
That
my
would be a
team.
good game to watch.
What week do you guys play then?
Week 7. Tune into that, guys.
All right.
We're gonna have it streamed for you. It's gonna be all set.
Oh, good. Easy
Week
win after
seven,
quick
it
Patriots.
is.
Yeah, you guys get your confidence back after losing 94-0. So.
Yeah.
I do have a feeling there's one man that can beat your club team. Mr. Patrick Mahomes kept it rolling.
You think?
300.
There's no way that the best quarterback in the NFL
Listen,
could be my team.
listen, 374 yards.
You guys gave him 41 points to like Eastbrook Elementary School.
Sacred Heart, all right? They're legit.
Alright, listen.
Eastbrook Elementary will probably put up a good
Listen. Mr. Patrick Mahomes, 3 weeks in a row, over 350 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. This man's on a tear. And back-to-back MVP.
Already almost 1,200 yards passing too.
He's had the best 3-game span of a quarterback ever. Like,
Yeah.
in the NFL.
Josh, we were watching that video earlier. You're playing golf. This kid is just an athlete.
Athlete.
He's just ridiculous.
I saw a question. It was like, who had a better career in the beginning of their career? Sorry, I worded that wrong. But LeBron. Would you take LeBron or Patrick Mahomes? Patrick Mahomes every day of the week.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes as a young player.
Oh, for sure.
Because think, Colin. It sounds funny, but LeBron was a freak. But coming in the NBA, he still
Well,
had.
he didn't have much of an impact on his team.
Patrick Mahomes is in like the first couple of years. Like
Talking
Patrick
about
Mahomes.
like the first 2 years of his career.
Pat Mahomes is doing things that we've never seen from
Yeah.
a first, second-year player.
He also has not saying that he's not good, but he's got a lot around him.
Well, yeah, no, obviously.
That
LeBron never had.
did you
stuff
just
like that.
compare Patrick Mahomes to LeBron James?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
dude.
Okay.
Pat Mahomes, if he can, you can't argue that if he continues how he's playing, he's gonna be one of
He's
the
gonna be the
greatest.
LeBron James of the NFL? What?
Not but he's gonna be one of the greatest athletes the NFL's ever seen.
He's on pace. If we talk
He's
about
on
it,
pace. We're not saying he's there now.
theoretically, he's on pace for about 16 MVPs.
Yeah. No,
Well, if he gets one every 2 years, plays like a what?
I mean, he's on pace to get another one.
To
I mean,
clear
if
out-
we're only a a quarter, not even a quarter of the way through the season, but
Yeah.
I mean, he's the MVP through 3 weeks.
Yeah. Especially no Tyreek Hill. Nicole Hardman.
Listen, to clear up, because Colin's right, we're not comparing Patrick Mahomes to LeBron. We're saying he's on pace
On pace
to be compared to LeBron James of football. He's not LeBron. LeBron is the greatest ever.
LeBron is
done.
LeBron.
Yeah. LeBron could probably play football.
He's on
He's
pace.
LeBron of football.
God.
You think so? There was a
No, what do you think? LeBron plays football so he can be the LeBron.
there was a rumor he wanted to play for the Cowboys a couple years ago.
No.
It was more of a
You don't
joke.
think so? He'd be,
You don't think he could do it? I think he could do it.
LeBron's too soft for the NFL.
All right, getting into ESPN top 100 NBA players. They haven't released them all. They've released 100 through 31, which is a little odd. I'm waiting for this top 30 to come out. But listen to this. This is sparking some controversy in the news. You all know Klay Thompson, correct? You heard of that guy?
Yeah. No, definitely.
Klay Thompson was rated. And anyone, if you don't know, tell me what you think he was rated out of 100.
I think we all know.
Do you know? You know? Do you know?
Actually, right?
Yeah. Okay. So Klay Thompson was rated 49, and DeMar DeRozan, another great player, rated 46. Okay. There's one man who was rated higher than both of these guys. He was rated 42, and we haven't seen this guy play in an NBA
He hasn't
uniform.
played in a minute yet.
Mr. Zion Williamson,
A lot of countries.
rated higher than Klay Thompson
And DeMar DeRozan.
and DeMar DeRozan.
And
Can you rattle off 48 players?
Yeah, I mean,
not off the top of my head.
No, I'm saying
not
like
true.
that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
possibly.
That's what I'm saying. You
Here's
can't rattle off
something.
48 players.
Here's something Jarrett brought up that's a great point, is because he's injured, we don't know if they're factoring that in, but at the same time, Colin made another good point. If he is injured, why is he 48? Because if he's not going to play for a while, he shouldn't be 48. But if it is because he's injured, or if that's not in a fact, he should be way higher.
Also, if you do factor in that he's injured, why don't you factor in that Zion Williamson's never played
Exactly.
Yeah.
in the NBA? So it can't be because he's injured, because then they would have to factor in all the factors.
And what about KD? KD's injured too. Wouldn't
Yeah.
he be lower on the
KD's
list?
going to be higher because he's not on that list. He's going to be in the top
He's definitely
30.
top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's
but he's
But he's injured too. So
KD's got no Achilles.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So the
It can't
injury,
be that then.
the injury can't be a part of it. So when it comes down to, do you think Zion is going to, imagine Klay plays this season, would you think Zion's going to play better than Klay?
I mean,
Well,
Clay's not going to play for a while, so I mean,
I'm saying, pretend
if
that
Clay
there
was
wasn't
to
a
play
thing.
the whole season, you're
Yeah.
saying? No.
Probably not. No.
No.
I guess the only thought I can think of is that Klay has Steph with him, D'Lo with him, Draymond with him. Zion has Lonzo and
A lot
Josh
of young
and guys
guys.
like that. So it's different, but also I don't think as an ESPN analyst you should be putting Zion
Well,
higher than.
yeah.
I think
Klay
with the
Thompson.
Warriors, without KD now, that gives Clay even more touches. I mean, when we saw KD go from Oklahoma City to the Warriors, the touches for everyone went down.
Yeah.
I mean, Steph, this first year KD came in, didn't have as good of a year as we'd seen him, 2 MVP years the year before. But now, I think we're going to see it go back to that 2016 Warriors team that, may I mind you, won 73 games and broke the all-time record for wins in a single season.
Yeah, and then add D'Angelo Russell.
And add D'Angelo Russell. But obviously, they're not going to have Clay, but I mean,
Here's the thing about Klay Thompson is like that man. You guys see what he did in the finals, getting injured, coming back out from the locker room and shooting his free throws.
Game 6.
Dude, Klay is something
Game
else.
6 Clay against the Thunder that year?
No, we're talking about this past year against the Raptors.
Oh,
When he tore
we're
his
talking about
Achilles.
NBA fan. I thought you were talking about.
No.
Yeah, well,
Sixers.
last year in Game 6, he was having a great game, and then he got hurt.
Yeah.
He came back and shot the free throws.
So he tore his Achilles. If you don't know what happened, Klay tears his Achilles.
Yeah.
ACL.
He goes to the ACL. He goes into the hallway, not to the locker room yet, because I think once you're in the locker room, you're out of the game. And he's on his way to the locker room, and they say, hey, if you go to the locker room, you're done for the game. So, but if you come shoot these free throws, you might be able to come back. Because he didn't know his injury yet. So he comes back, shoots them on the ACL tear, very Kobe-like.
Yeah.
Very Kobe-like. Drills both of them. I mean, then he goes out, they didn't...
Not comparing him to Kobe.
No, you know what I mean. Very Kobe-like in the sense that Kobe did it when
Mahomes
he tore
to
his Achilles.
LeBron, Kobe.
A lot of comparing.
Lots of comparisons.
I'm just sticking with the theme of going back to that 2016 team. He basically willed them in Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals to the finals. Because, I mean, don't forget the Warriors were down 3-1 in that finals against Kevin Durant, may I mind you.
Listen, we can't deny that Steph is as good as everyone knows he is, but
Yeah.
if you really watch basketball, you know Klay is
He's legit.
amazing.
He's
He's a
legit.
legit player. Going on with saying Zion makes this list at 42, John Morant also made this list at 93. We've never seen him play.
That might be a little more fair, though.
I mean, 93, yes, but still, having rookies that high.
Yeah.
He's not high on this list, but still, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Zion's getting so much hype.
He is getting a lot of
You
hype.
can compare that to LeBron
He's
James.
getting LeBron hype.
LeBron coming out of high school, it's like all the hype that Zion's getting now. Crazy.
Another guy, this guy is higher than Klay Thompson too, which is a lot of people wouldn't agree with. I mean, Colin and I are pretty biased, but Jason Tatum is at 35.
Wait, cut the camera.
The Jason Tatum sweatshirt. Now listen, like I was saying, there's a lot of controversy around this guy. Not in the sense that, like, we all know he's a good player, but a lot of people aren't going to agree he's up there at 35. Jarrett, I know you got something to say. I want to hear it.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
He's not better than 15 of those guys behind him. Going into Colin, I know you're a big Klay Thompson supporter.
I am.
You actually think Jason Tatum's better than Klay Thompson?
No.
No.
Hold on. That I don't know what's good with Klay Thompson being 49.
What about DeMar DeRozan?
I think he's better than DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan
Off
kind of
based
on
off
the
last
decline.
year.
I don't know.
And the year before, I think
I
so.
don't know. I don't think I could say that.
I really think Jason Tatum's like accelerating. He's just stepping up.
We'll change my mind. He needs to step up this year.
Yes.
Like, there's no more waiting around.
Kyrie's gone, dude. Bro, they're gonna have a great
There's no
team
more
this
waiting
year.
around. Because I think that Tatum really needs to step up this year. What is this going to be, his third year?
This is third year. Yeah.
Kyrie gone also does.
It adds a
It
whole
adds.
lot.
I know
It
we have
allows him to
so
step up.
So
Yeah.
much room for.
I know some of us have Kemba Walker, but this should be Jason Tatum's team, seeing that he's been here longer than Kemba. Kemba's the better player. Kemba's the veteran. But Jason Tatum, really, you're right. He needs to step up and needs to prove to everybody who doubts him. Because people believe in him, people doubt him. This is his year to prove it. That's a conversation we'll continue to get into because NBA starts.
It's coming up.
It's coming up.
2 weeks.
Right,
maybe.
dude?
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna be,
How
it's gonna be lit.
Let's go.
It's like, we got like 2 weeks.
Well,
Really?
Well, yeah,
Preseason
third
starts.
week of
I don't even
October.
remember what month
23rd.
we're in anymore.
Third.
But,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go to school.
It's all that Eastern
all the
football.
numbers and months. It's crazy. All jumbled.
It fucks
What's
up
today?
Wednesday?
Today, Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Eastbrook Elementary.
I'm not denying
Jared.
praise at all.
Jarrett.
Afternoon.
I tend to forget. Remind me what the league is for baseball.
Major League Baseball.
MLB. And at the end of the MLB season, they do
I
something.
forgot that.
What's it called?
Fall Classic, maybe? Little postseason baseball?
Before the Fall Classic, postseason playoffs baseball. Yes. So
Boring part.
MLB. Colin does not like baseball. Listen, MLB playoff race coming to a close. The Yankees have clinched the AL East.
Let's go.
The Astros have clinched the AL West. Minnesota tonight clinched the AL Central. Atlanta clinched the NL East. St. Louis clinched the NL Central. Dodgers with the West. The Nationals made the NL Wild Card. Milwaukee made the NL Wild Card. But boys,
And wildcard's hairy.
AL Wild Card,
Like really hairy.
If you're thinking like if you were to open a door as far open as it could be, that's how open the AL Wild Card is.
I would say so.
What was that?
Who's in the AL?
The AL Wild Card. Listen to this.
It was almost as wide open as our door was all weekend.
Who's in that race?
That thing was not closing.
The Oakland Athletics.
Yeah. And then
The Tampa Bay Rays and the Cleveland Indians are 3 teams in this race.
Yeah.
Okay, then you have the Red Sox 14 games out.
Lots of Stevie.
I think they're
Kershaw.
winning tonight, though. They
They are winning tonight, but it doesn't matter. All right, listen.
I think they do.
Oakland, as of when I wrote this down like an hour ago, because there are games going on right now that we are not caught up with, but Oakland was a half game up on Tampa for the first wild card spot, and Tampa was a half game up on Cleveland for the second
And
wild
Cleveland
card
was
spot.
losing to the White Sox.
Yeah, and Tampa was winning
And
against
Tampa
the
won.
Yankees.
So I think that's going to put them up a game and a half.
Yeah, and I don't know if Oakland played tonight,
I'm not sure.
but that's going to be huge.
Indians also close out the season with the Nationals.
Yeah, and the Tampa closes it out with, jeez, I forgot,
That's the Blue Jays.
the Blue Jays.
And then Oakland closes it out with the Mariners, I believe.
So
So Blue Jays and Mariners. What are you two talking about over there?
He cut everybody's conversation.
listen, the only thing that can happen is if the Blue Jays want to spoil a little in-division thing. Like if they don't want Tampa to go on, they win, but the Blue Jays are already eliminated.
Fuck the Blue Jays.
Yeah, whoa, Dylan, whoa. We got kids watching.
Dylan and I,
Keep it in there.
we are not Blue Jays supporters, but we're just
I don't like
because
the Blue Jays.
I like Bo Bichette and I like Vladdy, and I like
We don't like
those guys.
We don't?
No.
I think Toronto's pretty cool.
No, we don't like the Blue Jays.
Yeah. Blue Jays.
We're not Drake supporters.
No?
No, I like Drake, but I just don't like the Blue Jays.
Yeah, I like the Raptors.
They stink, dude.
Raptors.
Alright.
Yeah, alright, anyways.
You know what? I like them now because you guys don't like them. I like them.
You like
Go
the
Blue Jays.
You like the Blue
Listen,
Jays?
you're
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not
Are you
killing
kidding
you.
me?
Listen.
Fuck the Blue Jays.
Yeah, go Blue Jays, right? They're
Sure.
They're sleeping now. Fuck the Blue
What's
Jays.
up?
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
I
I'm
don't
a
get
little-
that.
I'd like to stay a little bit on topic, please, Anthony. AL Wildcard, give me your prediction, please.
Rays and Athletics.
You're gonna take the
Yeah.
who got home?
I think the Athletics will stay home.
You think so?
Yeah, because I think the Indians have too hard of a schedule with the 3 games with the Nationals to close out. The Nationals are also still playing. They do have that wild card clinch, but they're playing for home field in that wild card game, so they're not gonna lay down because they don't want to probably have to go into Milwaukee.
Yeah, because Milwaukee's hot right now too.
Yeah.
Like what are they, like 7 or 8 in a row?
And I think it's
without
only
Yelich?
a game difference between those 2 teams, so they're gonna wanna
They're
want to
keep
play
it
hard
going.
the last 3 games. They're not just gonna lay over for the Indians. So.
Speaking of Milwaukee, listen to this. Like a week and a half ago, the Cubs were like 5 games up, and Milwaukee was 5 games back. Now switched. Milwaukee's 5 games up, and the Cubs are 5.
Remember we talked about that Christian Yelich thing? It lit a fire on it.
Yeah.
I know, we were right. We said it was gonna light a fire, and it did.
I remember that.
Remember that? Dude,
Lit a fire.
Wait, so now they're in the playoff picture?
they're in the
They're in the
playoffs.
playoffs.
They clinched.
They got the
Yeah.
And they're fighting. They're fighting for home
That was
field.
the same face Colin made an hour ago when Mitchie Fourbags went deep. You're saying you don't like baseball.
Listen,
that guy is.
I'm so excited for the Nationals Brewers game.
Oh yeah, that'll be a good game.
That's the most exciting game in my opinion of between the 2 wild cards because I don't know. I feel like the AL is really close, but once it's in,
Yeah.
the Nationals Brewers game.
The Athletics and the Rays, I could do without them.
Moving in to our top 7 plays of the week. We only have 6 this week. Alright, starting it off, we have Red Sox Rays. The Rays are up to bat, and he is just going to poke that one down the first baseline, into right field, out to the foul pole. Mookie Betts tracking that one down. He's going to grab it at the wall and fire that one all the way to third base. No bounce. Devers catches it and makes the out at third. Arguably the best throw out of the entire year, and the Rays can't believe it, and neither can Mookie out and right.
For my top play, we go to the Giants-Buccaneers game. Daniel Jones taking the snap and throwing it to Evan Ingram with a great one-handed catch, bringing in for a first down. This kid's a tight end. He plays like a wide receiver. I love him. Evan Ingram, amazing. OBJ-inspired catch.
Now we send it over to Buffalo. Playing Cincinnati. Kid Dawson Knox. Catches wide open, nobody around him. Stiff arms the first guy, Sean Williams. Sends him into next week. Headbutts the next guy into the fucking center of the area. He's gone. Dawson Knox is a animal. He's ridiculous.
Okay, we got college football over here. We got the backup quarterback in for Ohio State. Throws it down the sideline for Garrett Williams. Catches it over the defender. Bobbles it. Catches it again. Brings it in for the touchdown. Ohio State with the beatdown.
Next up, we got Indians-White Sox game, with the Indians trying to make it into the wild card. Jose Ramirez banks one out, grand slam out into the right field. My God, look how much that was spanked. Then, that was
Okay, you need to restart. Hang on. You can't say span at any time.
Let him keep going.
He said, my golly. He was spanked.
Dude, he said span like 5 times.
He said he spanked that. My golly, that was spanked. Oh my
Keep
God.
saying spank. Say spank a lot. It's funny.
Keep saying spanked.
My God, that ball was spanked.
You're so tough. That was hilarious, Dodo.
He said, my golly. He's making me spanked.
Alright, let him. cool. I almost feel like we should just not continue that was playing. I'll just play that audio the rest of the clip.
Oh my god.
Alright, Jerry, you're up.
Oh my god. Hang on, I gotta recover my bearings. To regain my bearings. Alright, we're gonna go to Marlins Nationals here. Austin Dean hits a chopper at the left side.
Alright.
Good.
Everyone get under control.
I'm gonna make it.
And then.
Golly, he spanked that one.
Alright, Jerry, go ahead.
Oh my god, it's so hot.
Oh, you're so tough. God, this is the content we need.
Yes. My golly, speaking of things.
Alright, let Jerry go on. We're going to fucking bed.
We gotta do these late night episodes more often.
Wow. Alright, we're going to go over to Marlins Nationals. Austin Dean going to hit one chopper at the left side. Anthony Rendon going to barehand it. Dean never stood a chance. He's gunned out at first. Rendon with a nice play, barehanded play there. For the NL MVP candidate, Anthony Rendon.
No, boys, I think it could be agreed. That was probably our best stop play. Smoothest all the way through. No stops, no cuts. It was very
That
smooth.
was horrible.
No, we never.
You gotta keep all that in. That was
God, this is going to be such an
Keep all that
interesting.
in.
not all, but like the good part, you gotta keep it in.
Gee golly!
My golly, spankity spank spank spank.
He spanked
Alright,
him.
listen, we gotta close this out. It's getting late. I have a live update. The Cleveland Indians just lost to the White Sox. That's gonna create some problems. Over-unders, boys. Alright, keeping the ball rolling. 2.5 passing touchdowns for Daniel Jones versus the Redskins this week. Nada, what do you think?
5 passing touchdowns?
Yeah.
Watch it there,
I'm
you.
gonna say over.
Actually, that's...
Yeah, we'll say over. Yeah, over.
He could spank us.
Redskins defenses is not
Spank.
adequate at all.
Jared, what do you think?
You know what? On the Sunday morning podcast lately, I've been really hard on my team.
Yeah.
I've picked against them every week. So this week I'm going to put faith in my defense. I'm going to say under on the 2.5 touchdowns.
Under. Colin, what do you think?
You know, it is the New York Giants, but then again, it is the Washington Redskins, so I'm going to go over.
Man, we're tough.
Anthony, what do you think?
Over. Kid's getting 4.
4 passing touchdowns? Alright.
It's a sorry Redskins.
And
Give it to me every day.
oh my
That's
God.
sorry.
I can't wait for that game. But dude, Super Bowl prediction. Dylan, what do you think? Oh, I already asked you, didn't I?
No, you didn't ask.
Dylan, what do you think?
I'm going over. He's gonna get probably 3. I'm thinking 3 passing touchdowns against the Redskins. Like Giants got a lot of good receivers. If he can hit them,
Put faith in my team.
Yeah, OBJ's having a good season.
OBJ.
I'm gonna take the under because I think he had 2 rushing touchdowns.
He did.
Yeah, but he had 2 passing touchdowns. But it'll be interesting. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna take the under. Anthony, 5.5 total touchdowns for Thursday's Eagles-Packers.
I'm taking the under. The Packers defense is too good. Eagles defense is up there too, so taking the under. Maybe 4.
Yeah.
4, yeah. What do you
Yeah, I'm
think?
gonna say under. Carson Wentz is not impressing me lately, and Aaron Rodgers is doing really good, but I don't think he's gonna get over 5.5. So.
No.
This is total touchdowns for the game, right?
Yep.
For the entire game.
Rushing,
Both teams.
passing, both teams.
I'm going to say over.
Over?
I'm gonna say over too. They both got pretty good offenses. I think it's gonna be a good fight that game. Both teams.
Finally, a good Thursday night game.
Yeah, dude, we've been waiting for one. There were a bunch of bad ones. Colin, what do you think?
Aaron Rodgers said he needs to get their offensive game up, and so I'm gonna have faith in him. I'm gonna go over 5.
Yeah, I was gonna take over too. I mean, Aaron Rodgers having a good season. Carson Wentz could hopefully bring it together, but I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun Thursday night game. I hope we're not jinxing it, and this game's gonna be like awful.
Yeah.
But that's been happening. Thursday nights suck lately.
I don't know. I like defensive games, and I think both these defenses in these games are
They're
legit.
solid. Very good.
Yeah,
Very good.
it should be a good game. All right, we've gone quite a while. It'll 11:36. I don't know if these late night episodes are a good thing or a bad thing.
I think
like
they're
it.
good.
I like
This
it.
was
We'll
fucking
see.
hilarious.
We'll see upon the editing. I think this was funnier, but
Yeah.
God, were we all over the place tonight. Yeah, hopefully we'll find out if this was a good idea or not late night, but I liked it. we'll see.
It was a good chaos.
Yeah.
Any closing remarks from Colin, Anthony, Spank Boy, Jared?
Jason Tatum deserves to be 35.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Anybody else?
Oh, another one. I'm going to give a quick shout out to the 49ers. They're 3-0. Jimmy G's back.
Yes.
He's, you know,
Jimmy G is back.
it's been a rough
Looking good.
kind of start, but he's going to get it going. Shout out to you, Marcellus. I know you're watching. That's for you.
Nice.
Marcellus.
Thank you, Marcellus, for watching.
Appreciate you.
The 3-0 Bills stand a 0 chance against the Patriots on Sunday.
I hope they just have some.
We'll save those stocks for Sunday morning podcast.
No.
Everybody, wait! Yell your teams. Go Giants.
Go Yankees.
Go Yankees.
Go Chargers.
And Patriots.
Go Yard Goats.
Go Eastbrook Elementary.
Eastbrook Elementary for the
Let's
win.
go Connecticut Sun. Let's go.
Oh,